got about 2 minutes worth. If you need to go run do something, this is the time to do it. Hello, everybody. We are live. Waiting for y'all to get up in here.
But I'm so frustrated.
So pop on down. Enjoy yourself. Be back on normal schedule. That's my opinion with Slim today. We're glad to be with us.
Slim J, just my opinion on the mic.
And we still have not found a drop for her yet, so
a drop for who?
for you. Yeah. We still got to get like a drop, because PPH, we have an air horn. You got to find something.
Oh yeah. You kind of got it last night, but you didn't pay attention.
I'm gonna have to go back and review it.
Yes. When I say,
oh yeah, that's right. I already clipped that. So that happened last night.
Yeah, that's my mom's signatures. We ask her something crazy, she'd be like, we're like, Mom, don't act for real right now. Well, we're just waiting on you guys to show up and show us some love on Slim J, just my opinion. Get in here, let's get this real knowledge of what's going down in H-Town.
All right, let's get on back to where we were at. Hey Slim, how you doing?
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for tuning in with Slim J, just my opinion. Hey, we're gonna get into some real stuff as we usually do with Slim J, just my opinion. Man, people, men's, women's, why y'all can't keep y'all hands to y'allself?
That's a good question.
This is crazy. I keep talking to y'all about domestic violence because the simple fact is that yes, I was a victim. I was in that life. And yes, it is hard to get out of, but at the same token, you see those red flags, run, for real, because life is too short to sit up here and deal with something that's not worth it. So this is something that we're going to talk about today. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about that slide ass cop with that BS. Like he got some warranty to go up in this woman and man house, shoot the woman, the man, and the damn dog. Come on, you got me.
I got you. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's watch.
Hours total yesterday and today. Jurors found ex-HPD narcotics officer Gerald Goins guilty of 2 counts of felony murder for the deaths of Regina Nicholas and Dennis Tuttle in 2019 inside their own home. Ex-Houston Police narcotics officer Gerald Goins appears to say a silent prayer as Judge Veronica Nelson reads the verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Gerald Goins, guilty of felony murder as charged.
Goins appears to mouth, wow. That deadly no-knock warrant that ended the lives of Regina Nicholas and Dennis Tuttle also ended the career of the veteran officer, and now he could spend the rest of his life behind bars. Goins is convicted of felony murder after lying to a judge to secure a drug drug search warrant of the couple's Harding Street home. Jurors clearly believed 2 weeks of testimony put on by prosecutors saying if not for that warrant, no one would have died. 4 officers, including Goins, were also shot. Officer Sidell Lovings, here in an HPOU benefit flyer with his family, was left paralyzed. During the punishment phase, a lot more evidence could be presented against Goins, including the dozens and dozens of drug cases connected.
The Silverado HD and America's
Got a
most awarded
Silverado
heavy-duty truck.
HD coming through. Make
We
sure y'all
don't
get
need
the
that.
Silverado HD. Okay,
Were
here we go.
overturned by the Harris County District
Commercials,
Attorney's
guys.
Office, including a charge against George Floyd in a case where Goins arrested Floyd back in 2004. Goins had been out of jail on bond, but once found guilty, deputies moved in to take him into custody. There was a heated exchange as defense attorney Max Seacrest asked them to wait until the jury left the courtroom.
All right.
So, y'all noticed that he went into this woman's house. Uh, I don't know if y'all was paying attention last night on TBH when I said that, hey, he went in his house, he killed the dog, he killed the man, he killed the woman, and he acted like he had something going on with this woman, or maybe he was a crackhead or a drug head. I don't know. But the thing is, he did not have the right to do that. So now he got to sit up here and face this crap, and he looking all stupid like I didn't. Well, I didn't intend to do it, or I went. It went down wrong. No, it did not go down wrong because you went into these people houses. This I'm sorry, these people's house, and you killed these people and their dog. I gotta specify the dog part because you get a big crime for dogs or animals, period. But you kill these people for no reason, and you made up an excuse to kill these people.
Thanks.
So that's where we get to. We don't trust police officers that's supposed to be protecting the community, that's supposed to be peace dividers, like help us out. But he's running up into this woman house, this man house with this bullshit, and now he's sitting up here acting like he don't know what happened. You did this shit. Why? I mean, me personally, because this is Slim J, just my opinion. I don't think he was going after that woman the way she looked, but okay. Excuse me.
Hmm.
And the man, he could have just been somebody that you had a counter with as far as fixing stuff, I guess I would say. But just running those people out and killing them, that was crazy. And I think that the jury and the judge did make a good decision on giving you the time that you got. I don't know because I have not looked at the rest of this, but you full of shit and you a fraud as police officer, and they need to get you and the other police officer that's prejudiced, full of shit, and sit up here and think y'all got so much control over people when it's not necessary. Be the person that you swore into. Just like when you in the military, you swear into, certain things. You a police officer, swear in, do what you gotta do, but don't sit up here and take sides on BS. And that side that you took was your side. It was your person opinion, your personal thoughts or whatever. You was going through some other shit, and you brought these other police officer with you to go into these people houses. People house. I don't know. I keep on doing the S with this. I'm sorry, y'all. Uh, so yeah, you deserve it. And
Mm.
uh, I don't know if they're gonna just like HR said yesterday. I don't know if they're gonna put you up in a certain what's they call it the cell or whatever. It don't
Witness,
matter.
like a special, like not witness protection, but
A special cell
yeah,
for
like pedophile.
peace officers or work. I think they should put y'all all together because every crime it okay. I'm gonna put it like this: if you rape somebody and you're a police officer, do you put that police officer up in a different cell versus the other cell that other people or other guys or whoever rape these people? I mean, like, how you divide that? Y'all both committed the same crime. So how
Mm.
am I going to sit up here and say, oh well, he raped this person, but he a police officer, so I'm put him over here because he a police officer. No, pluck that. Your mother ducking A gonna go up in the same cell as the people that's out here on the street that rape people. You're gonna go in that same cell with the other rapists. You don't get no freaking special treatment. Rape is not a special treatment.
Shout out to Baby Scorpio in the building. Baby
Hey,
Scorpio
baby
said it's
Scorpio.
called protective custody, and protective custody is they're often placed into protective custody to ensure their safety. This can involve being housed in a separate unit or facility to minimize contact with the general inmate population, especially those that may have been previously arrested. In some cases, they may be moved to a prison in a different region to reduce the risk of being recognized. So, in other
But
words, either they try to move them into protective custody, like Baby Scorpio just said, or they try to take them somewhere far, far away so that hopefully people won't be like, hey, didn't you lock me up? But shout out to Baby
exactly.
Scorpio in the building, giving us some good facts.
Hello, baby Scorpio. But yeah, excuse me, you're right. But that's what I'm saying. It's like we all human. If you do the crime, you do the time. It does not sit up here and put you in a Martha Stewart ass cell.
Hmm.
If you know, you know when I say that. So no, you don't get no special treatment because you was a police officer. The police officer supposed to protect, supposed to be peace. So no, you don't get no special treatment. Your ass gonna go down there with the same people that did those same crimes. That's just my thing, just my opinion.
Hmm.
But no, I don't show you no love. Now, if you gonna do that crime, you gonna get that peanut butter time.
Oh, no, not the peanut butter. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Lord. Baby Scorpio waving at you saying, hey. So I also have the the several pieces of key evidence that led to his conviction. There are four of them. Would you
Okay.
like to go over those?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Um, let's see. So they had four, and y'all let me know if my mic is too loud. I don't want to be too overpowering on y'all, but um, let's see. They had false information for a no knock warrant. So basically, he was found guilty for fabricating the information to secure a no knock warrant that led to the deadly raid. So
Right.
basically, he lied. Number two was the testimonies. Various testimonies were crucial, including that of Richard Bass, who testified that Groans had confessed that there was no informant. because the reason why he got the no knock warrant was because um, he said there was an informant involved, a confidential one. All right. Number 3, phone records and autopsy, autopsy photos or autopsy photos. There you go. The prosecution used the phone record and the photos to support their case. So basically, they just checked the records and they looked at the autopsy and they was like, "This not right."
That's not right. Yeah.
And then number 4, the last one was just misconduct evidence, which is what normally gets all police officers in trouble when they don't cross their T's and dot their I's.
Yeah.
The evidence of Braun's years of misconduct, including booking heroin from a different bus into evidence and claiming it was from the Harlan Street raid. So basically, I guess there was an incident where it's a lot of heroin, and he like took some. Okay, so and
That's
said,
what I
"Well, we
said.
found these." So some American gangster stuff going on. Back to you.
So,
Also, Babe Scorpio said in response to you, "Not tonight. This is a different show."
I
She
know,
said
right?
she got her honey tea, her chai tea. She trying to get some information. She ain't trying to spill it all on her. Back to you, sir.
I'm trying to be so nice because they started this from last night. But anyway, um, like I said, um, he just he did the wrong thing. I don't know what his motive was, but I mean, he just really did the wrong thing. He killed some innocent people that all this didn't have no drugs or none of the crap he was talking about. So you got to do the time. If you do the crime, you got to do the time. So he's gonna get stuck with some peanut butter.
Oh my lord.
Don't do me like that. I wasn't ready for this one.
Oh
But
my goodness.
anywho, so that's what we gotta do. But my next episode is very crucial, man. Um, my sister, she sent this to me, and man, I was heartbreaking behind this. Um,
Well,
I
like
was just,
while you're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about it, you can go ahead and talk about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up a visual so that they'll know what you're talking about because we
Yeah.
actually got the names and everything. So,
Okay. The 9-year-old
mm-hmm,
with the pit bull.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So anywho, sorry y'all.
Trigger warning, guys. We're about to get into some territory that you might necessarily not be used to hearing. So, just want to give you a trigger warning. This one is gonna be hard. So, just brace yourself.
Okay. My sister, she sent this to me, and she was like so sad. And I'm thinking like, some bull crap about a woman, a man, doing what they do, woman kill man, man kill woman, blah blah blah. Oh my god, y'all. Um, I was actually on my golf cart, and I was like, oh, I can't hear it because the golf cart is too loud. And so I pull over, found a car that I need to do, and as I'm getting off the golf cart, I pushed the play button, and it was like, yeah, the woman killed her boyfriend daughter with the dog. And I'm like, that shit don't make sense to me. Okay, I push play, and this is what we got.
Before we play the video, we got a woman, and the woman's name is this one right here, Tanishelle Elsie Martin. She's 34 years old, and I just want y'all to remember this name. We have 2 videos that we're finna get into right now, but my goodness, Yeah. So
This is so sad. This is so sad.
would you
And
like
I'm
to
I'm gonna
start?
talk to y'all after this. But go
Would you like
ahead. I'm
would you
sorry.
like to start with the one that you sent me or the one that I found? It doesn't matter. We'll go with the ones you sent. That
All
make
right.
it easy. Okay.
We just gonna go with it.
Okay. So let me replace that screen share. And guys, thank you so much for rocking out with us. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here watching Just My Opinion with Slim J. Baby, Scorpio said it's just evil, and you are correct. So again, guys, this is a trigger warning. We are gonna be doing the review from a channel from Mr. Claris King. And if I said your name wrong, I apologize. He has over 478,000 subscribers. So I actually looked at a lot of his videos while I was finding this one, and he does fantastic work. So make sure you guys tap in with him. He also is monetized, obviously. So if you like something over there, send a thanks. All right, so let's get going.
For being involved in his own daughter's. She says knowing what she does now, she wishes she could have done more.
She was failed. It does not matter. She didn't tell me. I didn't see it. When I saw her, she didn't have any bruises on her.
Roxana Payne's son, Lawan Sessions, is charged with.
For his part, he has to pay. For her part, she has to pay.
Court records say Jamaria's grandmother says she did not see the signs and wishes she could turn back time.
I always ask her if she's okay. She runs in and grabs and hugs me. I'm good, Nana. Had she said something, it would have been different.
All right, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video. And listen, this situation I came across is so damn crazy, and I really do hate that this did have to happen to this beautiful baby, bro. It's just sad and unfortunate that people are out here being so damn weird. But we're gonna get into all of that. But I have to start this video off right here in particular with some positivity, just due to the fact of the nature of what's going on in this.
All right, you want to go ahead and give your thoughts a little bit?
So, like I said, the grandparent, she was thinking that the little girl was good, and she wasn't. So we have to get more into this video to understand, for them to understand
Okay.
what's going on, and then I can kind of
What I do,
get
I'll
into
leave it
it.
to you. Just let me know when you want me to pause it.
Hello, you know how we do.
There we go.
A disgrace. But basically her name is Tashiel. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Tashiel Martin. She's 34 years old. And ultimately, she got really upset for some reason. And I do think that she is demonic in her spirit in all type of ways. But we're going to get into that too. But listen, she's been doing something to this child for the longest, to the point where the father had to actually kind of tell her she was being, overly abusive. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say certain things a certain way. Y'all already know how YouTube is. But so look, she had the dog that they do have in the house attack her. Now, I was talking about the father. He was saying that she was being a little excessive and things like that. But ultimately, this weird fucker was actually in cahoots with this whole situation. Now, what took place was Jamaria was getting attacked by the mom, the stepmom, and the dog that they have. A 103-pound Rottweiler was out there doing all of these different things to the baby. And while this was taking place, the stepmother, I just gotta call her. I want to call her so much other stuff, but the stepmother was encouraging the dog to keep on doing what they were doing. So much so to the point where she was saying, take the baby's life. Now, certain things has been happening over a period of time, and the father knew about this. He was encouraging the behavior sometimes. They were actually even texting each other, joking about what was taking place. Now, I was going to say when I first heard about this, before I got into all of the details and waited for it, I was going to say you got to watch who you let watch your kids. But now you got to watch, well, you always have had to, but now and back then you had to watch who you've been dealing with as far as like having kids with. You never know what the hell these people be on. And I know somebody gonna use mental health and all that other type of stuff to try to justify this. You can't do that, bro. Some people gotta understand that when situations like this take place, people get off on certain things like this. It ain't just necessarily that they just so mentally gone and lost to the point where they don't know what they're doing. No, people get off to this. They were actually laughing about this. I get mad if you do anything pertaining to my child, so let alone you doing harm to them, and I'm laughing about it. Hell nah, bro. So look, it's a lot of details that I'm leaving out because the video is going to explain a lot of things, but I just want to say that I hope that they do not ever get out of jail. And for those who want to know what happened to the mother actually lost her life. She lost her life to congested heart failure right after she just beat cancer. So the mother had a hard time in life. But I want to say this, man, they not understanding the severity of what took place. This child went through so much before passing away, man. The mother passed away. She had to live with that. Then you got to live with the dad allowing the stepmom to do whatever to you. Now I'm gonna tell y'all more about how they obtain custody and stuff like that in the video, but let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I done talked a lot. Well, I can't say I talked a lot here. This is my goddamn channel. I'm tripping. I done explained more than I wanted to. I wanted to talk about certain things through the video, and we still gonna do that, but I done said enough, so let's get into it. And make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I'm dropping consistent content back to back to back, so let's go.
All right, a Fox 35 News exclusive. 9-year-old Jamaria Sessions was found back in June in Montverde. Fox 35 News first brought you the story then as deputies were trying to figure out how she died. And tonight, they say they have some tragic answers.
Deputies say this woman, the little girl, and instructed her dog to attack her. Fox 35's Marie Edinger joins us live now. So Marie, this woman was the girlfriend of the young girl's dad?
That's exactly right. Deputies are calling this the worst case of abuse they have ever seen.
I just want to let y'all know that is not that's not my audio. That's just how it's playing across. So if it's a little too loud or if it's too low, just adjust it. So you got anything?
Carry on.
In Lake County, Jamaria Sessions had two grandmothers who she'd stayed with in the past, and we spoke exclusively with both of them today.
That's a baby. That's a baby. A beautiful little girl not gone.
A 9-year-old baby? 9.
9-year-old Jamaria Sessions was found in June. Now we know she was and beaten, allegedly by her father's girlfriend, Tashelle Martin.
This is the worst case of aggravated child you've ever seen.
Martin's arrest affidavit says while her other kids watched, she sicked her 103-pound Rottweiler on Jamaria, then kicked and
there was no reason to hurt my granddaughter.
The home was full of security cameras, which deputies say caught the attacks on video. In one video, Martin is heard saying, "I'm fixing to kill her," according to the affidavit.
The world needs to know evil when they see it, so her picture needs to be everywhere. If I had the money, I would invest in a billboard in every state. So
the sheriff's office says that was far from the first instance of abuse. Martin is accused of her as a form of punishment and making her run with her hands above her head.
I don't have the words to describe it. It's unimaginable and completely inhumane.
So where was Jamaria's father? The sheriff's office says he left the home because he and Martin were fighting. His daughters have lived with each of their grandmothers in the past. Both told me today they want custody of the children. And now they want maximum punishment for the woman accused of killing their granddaughter.
You gotta explain to her sister what happened to her sister. She's not gonna understand that. She's only 6 years old.
the justice that she deserves is not what the state does.
No one else has been charged in this case, though the Lake County Sheriff's Office says the investigation is active and ongoing.
That's so freaking tragic. Y'all date these people, have kids by somebody else, then you bring your kids into, your new relationship. And sometimes these people not feeling your kids. They may be feeling you, but they not feeling your kids. They enjoy they interact with you, the intimate. Yeah, I'm trying to think of that word. They enjoy having sex with you. They enjoy all that, but when you bring your baggage, they don't enjoy that. They don't want to accept that. But this man, he had two girls, and he was like, okay, you know what? The state say I need to take my kids, the grandparent cannot take the kids because I'm the living parent. Well, he take the kids. He don't want the kids. And then he let his girlfriend do this crazy crap to his kids. I mean, I don't know if y'all heard, but I don't look at this video like 3 times, and it just been very chaos to me. It been very tragic to me because I don't understand how a man would let this happen to their child. But then I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, mama's baby, papa's maybe. So I feel like, he didn't give a damn. You let your girlfriend sick your dog or y'all dog on your daughter, a seed, your seed, because the man's like, oh yeah, if it wasn't for me, then you wouldn't have a baby because the sperm come from, okay, well, the sperm came from you. You made this happen, or this baby, and I'm carrying it, and we done did all this, whatever, the extra. We got this baby. It done came, and we raising this child. But you sit up there and let somebody else come and harm our child? I don't. I can't grasp it. I can't put it together because anything come out of me, whether I'm a man or a woman, that's my seed. That's me. That's my bloodline. That's my DNA. And I'm gonna let you hurt my child? You is less than a person to let another mother person come up in your space and let them hurt your child. I'm just like overwhelmed with that. Why? How? And he said, oh well, I really didn't know what she was doing. Run it back and watch this one.
Now, one thing that was taking place was the dog had previously bit her, and she hasn't been checked out since that took place, which I'm pretty sure it was because she was already getting harmed and stuff like that. And I do want to say another thing. Just imagine what's been taking place without the cameras. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody say something and it resonated with me so high. They just basically were just stating that, it's very rare to catch someone doing something. So when you do catch them, it was meant for that to happen, and there's no telling what took place after this. For them to actually say for you to get caught doing something, it's rare. That shit true. That's why people do so much and do it for so long, because they barely getting caught. But when they do get caught, it's big like this. You know what I'm saying? I want to say, man, I wish that they can actually allow an eye for an eye. Y'all know I preached it over here. Nobody preaches it like me on this YouTube shit. That's one thing that I really, really believe in. They need to do eye for an eye for every case. Let them go in their room, get some 103-pound Rottweilers, and let them go in there and do their job. You feel me? That's just what I feel. But it was more than that happening. She was getting kicked in the rib side, all type of different stuff. The baby went through hell, man, I swear. I might put the documentation somewhere so y'all can read everything. But y'all gonna be surprised at what took place. Let's go.
Is being held on no bond. Leavenworth Lake County Marie Editor.
This before the daddy got involved.
This Montverde woman is accused of torturing and Her 9-year-old stepdaughter. She was booked for this and saw judge for the first time today. Channel 9's Nick Pampantonis is live in Tavares. And Nick, deputies are calling this the worst case of a that they've seen in decades. It's just a sick story.
Yeah, we're going to spare you from a lot of the details, but there are a lot of questions about how this didn't get caught. The sheriff's office is currently investigating some of its own over those questions right now. We do want to warn you, what we are going to share with you is still very disturbing.
Can you raise your right hand so I can place you under oath?
Tyshell Martin was separated from the other inmates when she stood before a Lake County judge Thursday.
I bet with a funky ass.
After she was arrested on accusations of habitually abusing 9-year-old Jamaria Sessions until the girl died overnight in this Montverde home in the middle of June. According to the investigative documents, Martin would force the girl to run on a treadmill and do wall sits, kick, drag, pinch, punch her, and more. Days before Jamaria's death, deputies say Martin was seen on home security cameras encouraging the family's Rottweiler to bite the girl's head. And at the time of her death, Jamaria appeared to have injuries from Martin's fingernails covering most of her body.
This is the worst case of abuse and ultimately murder that I've seen.
Lieutenant John Harrell said deputies visited the house 2 times since December. The first when a school resource officer wanted to know why the children weren't in school.
And he explained it away as being due to the fact that their biological mother had recently passed away.
But Harrell said the second visit in March is now the center of an administrative review. And we have some reaction from Jamaria's family moments after the arrest was announced this morning. A quote saying,
So if you look at their house and you look at their surroundings, I mean it kind of looked fair, you know. They had a decent house outside. Of course, you can tell what the inside was about when they sit up here and stick this damn Rockwell on a 9-year-old child. And you sit up there and let your girlfriend do this. Well, just like I said, Slim J, just my opinion. The bitch already looked stupid anyway. She already looked like she was on something. Like she had problems. Sometimes when you move people to a higher level of what they used to, then they kind of get a little big headed. And if you don't understand, you can get it later. But those who do understand, when you move big headed or when you move to this lifestyle, then maybe you think you should erase people or do something different. She already looked like she was throwed off to me. So like I said, I seen this already and I just can't wait till y'all see the end of this because this bitch was out of her mind.
the house 2 times since December. The first when a school resource officer wanted to know why the children weren't in school.
And he explained it away as being due to the fact that their biological mother had recently passed away.
But Harrell said the second visit in March is now the center of an administrative review. And we have some reaction from Jamaria's family moments after that arrest was announced this morning. A quote saying, "We got justice in your absence. In time, all truth will be revealed." At 5, we're going to show you what Martin did after deputies brought her to the building behind us for her interview. Live in Lake County, Nick Pampantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
I had started reading that report earlier, and I sure am glad I did. That is truly disturbing.
7.
This
It is a warrant that was issued for 1 count of first degree, 1 count of aggravated.
See, check this out. You dating people, you have kids in your house that's young, don't understand, the dating life or whatever. Don't bring them to your house. Don't sit up here and bring numerous of people in front of your kids and you're not serious about them. That's not good. Okay. Number one, I always must leave my kids with nobody. Like they, oh, can I go here? Yeah, you can go over there, but I'm going to. Can I go? Me too. So I think the dad of this situation didn't think the stepmother was serious. Then again, she was because she done sent you the face, the text message showing you what she doing to your daughter, and you're not even taking that in consideration. Like, let me get this bitch away from my daughter. I mean, I can't much like be nice about that. You're not gonna sit up here and be with my child or show it. Oh my goodness. If I'm with you and you don't like my child, then we already have a problem.
Facts.
We already have a problem. Because see, this a package deal. You gonna deal with me and you gonna deal with my child. If you can't deal with my child and you want to deal with me, then we have a problem. So it was already a problem, but he was maybe accepting that, or maybe she didn't show the gestures of like, oh yeah, I don't like your kids. But then when you sit up here and cheerlead her torching your child or your kids with this damn dog, that's a problem.
I got two questions, and this is not from the chat. This is I want your
Turn
opinion
it up a little bit. Turn it.
about now. Good,
Turn it up.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All
I hear
right.
you.
So I apologize, y'all, if I'm too loud for you guys, but just gotta make sure that the host can hear me. But I got two questions. The first question is, um, and I know you might not know the answer, but so the mother died of a cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my train of thought is like, okay, why would he hate this child so much? And the first thing that comes to mind for me, and I want you to confirm or not confirm, is that there's a possibility that he resents the child because due to the child being here, it might have made her condition a little bit worse, which caused her to pass. And then my second option is if that has any legs of truth, where you know kid came, so her energy went down. She wasn't able to fight as effective. She passed. Did she get him the dog as a gift, or was the dog already there?
Okay. So
I know this
on
is way off on the
no,
side.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So on the first thing is as far as the kids,
Hmm.
they did not only have. It wasn't just that one child. It
Yeah,
was the 9-year old, and it was I thought she was 4, but she was 6. 6-year old. The mother had passed. I think it was cancer.
yeah. Hmm.
She had passed a couple, maybe 2 months, and then the grandmothers was raising the girls, and then when the court decided, like, we got to put these kids somewhere stable or whatever. Then they say, okay, well, the daddy's still living. He's stable. He have a residence. I'm gonna put the child there, judge. So they put the kids there with him because he was at a stable residence, and he got a job and everything. Okay. So after that, then you have the stepmother kind of, I'm a be there for you and I'm gonna love your kids, but not really love your kids, you know. So anywho, um, me personally think that with that she started switching, started, like I'm gonna take care of your kids, but not really take care of your kids. I'm gonna dog your kids out, and I feel that she made it to a point where she was doing it like, I'm fucking over your kids in front of you, and you agreeing to it. Like he was, oh yeah, we're gonna go to I forgot the boot camp they call it. It was like a boot camp. I'm like, oh my god, he did not, contribute to this woman abusing his kids, and he really did.
Hmm.
You know. Um, the second question was,
It was about the dog, but Baby Scorpio answered
the
that one.
dog.
Yeah, the dog.
It was no dog in this conversation.
Yes, it was. The first question that I asked you
I'm just
was,
fucking with you. I mean, I'm
"Oh,
sorry, just messing with you.
oh Lord."
I just messing with you on that. Yeah.
um, I'm about to say,
So,
are you pulling a Heather? Hello.
I know, right? No, I
um,
always mess with you.
but Baby Scorpio said, I think the dog was already there. I believe it's Martin's dog that listens to her well. And then she also says the kids go with the dad because he's next to kin as far as a parent.
Yeah, just like I said earlier.
Yeah.
So what it was is that, like I said, the kids ended up going with the dad. The stepmom did not like the kids, and it's some. I actually did some extra on this. She was kind of pissed off about he had those kids, and then he actually had, well, supposedly had another woman pregnant. So she was taking all this out on these kids,
Wow.
which, these kids didn't have. I mean, come on, you're 9 years old. But I said the other girl was 6. I thought she was 4. 6 years old. They just lost their mom. They going, up in the freaking house with their dad. But they probably don't like the freaking stepmother anyway. She don't like them. And they want to go back to the grandmother's house. If it's either at the dad's grandmother, I mean the dad's mom or the mom's mom, they just want to be out of there. But the stepmother, she just was so aggressive, and she no, I ain't much gonna say that word, because this mother person know what was going on. He sit up there and let the dogs jump on these kids, do this crazy crap to these kids, because the same 9-year old, she say that, the grandmother say, oh yeah, they would come over here, I was not see no bruises, no nothing. And she said, oh, one time I seen a bruise on the 9-year old, and she say the dog bit her because she took the dog's food.
Hmm.
Okay, I kind of go with that, because a dog don't like you to mess with their food.
Yeah. That's about
But
the
it's
only scenario that I can see a dog actually biting a child. And this is
but
from a person that has 3 dogs at the house,
full of
and two
shit.
of them are big. Like,
I full of shit, and she was full of shit. So the thing is, the stepmom did not like the kids, and then when she found out that he was having another baby, then she just got ballistic. She just went freaking crazy. And
Baby Scorpio said, well, she's about to get some frustration let out on her now. She's
with
about to
some
throw the
baby
tail.
oil.
Hey, see, how y'all gonna say this is a different show and then act the same? That's crazy.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. But anyways, I man, y'all don't know how bad and passionate I feel for that family and for that child because that child lost her life behind what? Some bullshit y'all was going through. Didn't have nothing to do with me. My mama just died 2 months ago. And then you want to stick your damn dog with me because you found out that my daddy got a baby by another female. Why is this on me? I don't much want to be with you. I don't much want to stay with you. I want to stay with my grandmother. But I can't stay with my grandmother because the sole fact is the law. Daddy's still living. Gotta go stay with daddy. It's I mean like the law is like bitter, sweet, sour, fucked up situation. I'm sorry. I couldn't wish sugarcoat that because the law have some crazy things. You know, if one of your parents die, another parent is living, they have a stable address, they have a stable income, they're gonna shoot your ass over there. Okay. If the parents don't have a stable income or you can't find them or whatever, then they're gonna send you to CPS. Or if your grandparent can afford to get you, then they'll let you get them, but you have to go all through this paperwork to do the foster care bullshit. So with that said, I think society is fucked up. I mean, excuse me, is messed up on a lot of stuff. They are. I mean, when I get to talking about that because I was in that lifestyle of business, it it's crazy. It is stupid crazy because if somebody was taking care of you for like a year or 2 years, they not your parent, they not your mom, they not your dad, they not your father, they're not anything kin to you, but they took care of you. And they trying to show you, okay, I got this, I got that. State said, if you're not a parent resident, somebody that's kin to them, no, you can't do it. But you can adopt them. You can adopt them. Okay, well, let me adopt them. Oh, who is your mama? Who is your daddy? Who your mama slept with? Who your daddy slept with? Who your grandfather slept with? Who your We gotta go through all this to get to this person. So, with that said, I'm not gonna, go into that. But the grandmother did on both sides. The daddy mama and mama did try to do the parenting of this child or those kids. Um,
Baby Scorpio says the system failed them babies.
they did. They really did. I
Yes,
mean,
y'all too.
it was so freaking sad. Like I forgot the site, but look, I mean, like I don't do all that graphic stuff. That was sad. And somebody that knew what was going on, they would have took, the time to do it. But they didn't much know because the little girl, she probably was so scared to tell what was, the stepmama was doing to her. I was a stepmama, and I was a damn good stepmama. My step kids still come to me. They still mama, nanny, they still come to me. Cause I don't want them to feel out of place. It's already bad to go into another relationship with your parent, and then you go into a relationship with your parent and they don't like you.
Yeah.
That it that's kind of crazy. You don't. That's that's kind of icky. But these poor little kids had to go into this shit, and she stood there and put her freaking dog on the little girl, and the daddy knew about it too. He knew. He knew what was going on. They had. He said he didn't, and then they mess around and they seen, okay, you text her, you Facebook her, you went online, y'all FaceTime each other. Are we gonna put them up in the Rockwell, the was it I can't remember second that boot camp, that's what it was. And you cheerlead this shit with these woman that you lay down and you don't have respect for your child, that's irritates me. That was crazy. You is a part of that child. You let this woman take your child from you. This is your seed. What they say, the man is a seed. The woman just carry it, right? So you're a
What they
heartless
say.
ass mother ducker. Yeah, because you're heartless. The
Hey,
man,
Jojo. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's your show,
That
Sue.
I know, but that kind of I'm so freaking
Yeah, I can
riled up
tell.
about that because
I can tell.
man, I cannot imagine me leaving my kids for nobody. First of all, I was always overwhelmed. We having a some party. Oh, we having a some party because I'm in there too.
Hmm.
I'm a big child. Oh, we put pajamas on. What we need,
Thanks.
you know. Uh, I just even like my niece. My niece is built like a coke bottle, and I be like, oh my! I tell my sister, we got to go to the gun range, so this not gonna work. You know what? I
Just
mean,
put her,
I'm
just put
sorry.
her in Jack and Jill. Let her
Yeah,
learn how to
and
navigate through that stuff.
to let my child be with somebody else is that's ooh. But see, now let me. I hate to do this to y'all guys, but see, men's get out there. I was one of my daddy used to come pick me up when the bitch did pick me up, and then he'll take me to his mama. Then the mom would take me to over here, and then I'm getting dropped off like I'm some bag of potatoes. Thank God they didn't, but I did get assault, and you know I did. So that's why I think I'm real riled up about shit like this. I got dropped off at certain cousin house, uncle's house, kinfolk house. I'll be back. So I understand how the men's do because the men's trying to go out there and do whatever. Because while they told a female that they gonna go pick up their baby and then they gonna come back and they gonna all have a little family feud. Go pick the baby up, maybe. And then while they picking the baby up, they don't drop the baby off at somebody else's house and then they over here with Sue and they dropping it like it's hot. Head up, ass down. That's how it go, you know? So
Yeah.
it just the trust thing with with people with your kids is no, I don't get it. Wouldn't do it. But like I said, with him, I felt that he didn't give a fuck. I mean, excuse me, give a dang He was just basically like, well, me and her kicking it. I'm gonna go here and do this, and then I'm gonna come back. And she decided, you ain't coming over here. You ain't doing this. Let me see what this dog do. But it was y'all dog. The dog that stay in the house with y'all. And you sick that dog on your daughter. She didn't give a damn about him. She didn't give a damn about her. She was basically trying to get like a reaction. And I think personally with Slim J, just my mother ducking opinion,
Hmm.
you should get dropped down in some bleach in your cat. How in the hell do you sit up there and you a female? How in the hell would you sit up there and do this to a child? 9 years old that just lost her mother 2 months ago. Trying to, regroup. How do you do that? I
The
mean,
crazy,
like,
the crazy part about all that is actually what Baby Scorpio just said. Because I thought about you saying it's more than one kid in there.
yeah,
And
I found out it was two. Uh-huh.
yeah, and Baby Scorpio says he only targeted that one child. That one child. Just imagine how her sister was feeling. The sister would be terrified for the rest of her life. And I didn't even think about that until he put it up there.
Yeah.
So
How
that is crazy.
what they said, a 4 year? I think she what 4? No, 6 year, 6 little girl, 6 years old. She see that y'all done sick the dog on my sister numerous of times, but I dog this fan. Now the dog don't mob this little girl. Not only that, the little girl had a broken neck and some other shit going on. And you supposed to be my girlfriend? Bitch, I come with a package. Now this how I get physical, and this when I really get pissed off. I come in with a package. I have a little girl, I have two girls, I have three girls. However many kids I have, this is who I have. This is a package deal. And for him, that's why I say I mean I didn't get it because I'm not a daddy's girl. I mean, y'all understand that one. But most men are very close to their daughters, especially the first one. They gotta protect them. They don't want the daughters to get treated like how they used to do females. They on another level now. They understand now. Some of them. Okay, you knew that your gal was sicking this dog a Rockwaller on your daughter. Not just your 9 year old, the other daughter. But oh, they got to go to boot camp. He said he ain't know shit about it. She said that she was stupid. Man, see, these are the kind of people that made me just feel ugly, just made me want to go to another level. Because I don't feel like, what did that 9 year old girl have to do with y'all relationship? I don't give a damn if you ain't like her mama. Her mama just died 2 months ago, right? I don't give a damn if you don't like anything else. But why did you put this on this child? This child is innocent. This child having is 9 years old. What does this child see? She haven't saw anything. She's innocent. Why would you do this to this child? This hurt me so bad, and it's really heartbreaking. But you sit up here and did this shit, and then you try to bun out, bitch. I want to slap you my damn self. Talking about I'm a bun out, and then her whole ass man talking about he gonna bun out. He need his bitch ass slapped too, cause this is your seed. This is the sperm that you should have been made. A whole pretty baby. And you gonna let a motherfucking oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a time out. Just go ahead and show the rest of that video. I'm gonna take a time out.
All right, guys. We want y'all to also just want to let you know we appreciate you rocking with us. We are at the hour mark, so we're gonna play the rest of this out because we're gonna finish what we started. So we good old country folk, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So we are glad that you guys are with us. We appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up for you. Here we go.
And one count of child neglect. You indicated that you intended to hire a private attorney or waive an appointment at the public defender's office. Is that accurate?
I already have a private attorney.
You have a private attorney? Okay. So he or she will file paperwork letting the clerk's office and the judge know that he or she represents you. I didn't see any paperwork in the court file as of yet, but your lawyer will file that so that the records get updated, and then I'm sure he or she will come to see you. Under Florida Rule of Criminal Procedure 3.131 and Florida Statute 903.046, I am going to leave your bond set at 9. Your next court date is September the 23rd. Any contact with the children, or is going to be governed by your pending dependency case. So whatever orders are in place in that case are still going to apply. Okay? Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Anything from the state other than what I've said?
No, Your Honor. Good morning. Tom Mazurek on behalf of the state of Florida. There's nothing further from the state this morning.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
This 9-year-old girl
Okay.
is now in custody.
Now y'all can see what's going on with her in court. This is before the daddy was involved with this situation. Now he's being brought up right here. But that's why I'm glad I waited, because I was just wondering where the hell he was at. It was so many unanswered questions. That's why I like to make sure I'm doing my full due diligence before I bring certain stories. But sometimes you got to bring them because there's so much of a demand for them at the time. But I just want to say that you got to be careful, bro, and pay attention to these kids more, even if they're not yours, bro. I know it's kind of weird because I'm always talking about minding your business and stuff like that. But sometimes, man, these kids need a helping eye, a helping hand, because they don't know that they're getting abused sometimes, and sometimes they don't deal with it so long to the point where it don't even matter. Like, they'll take their little licks and keep on going, and that's not right. This child was filled in so many different ways, and one thing that I do want to say is that the grandmother that had her was there for her since the mother died. They actually took the baby from school without permission, but being that it's her father, I'm pretty sure that's why the grandmother didn't get him back. Without having certain paperwork, the child goes to the other parent by default. So that's probably what took place with this. I'm pretty sure the grandmother did not like that at all. Y'all already know, man, the grandmamas be wanting the babies to come home with them and shit like that, man. I hate that this did happen, bro. It's cool though. She got hers coming in one way or another. But I'm telling y'all, she in jail, they gonna take care of her. Let's get back into it.
In connection to her, we first told you about the horrifying story of Jamaria Sessions yesterday. And now we have her father's mugshot. His name is Juan Sessions, and he is currently in jail. His girlfriend was already arrested and is behind bars. Channel 9's Nick Pantonis is live at the Orange County Jail where Sessions is in custody. Nick, he is not yet facing any charges.
No, and unlikely to at this time. It's believed he was not at home at the time of Jamari, but he is accused of failing to stop the...
Basically what the shout out to what is his name? The dude that channel we're actually reviewing off of, but basically made a good point. He was just saying that the daddy just lame, man.
Oh yeah, he's a cool dude. I like him. I've been following him a little bit.
So y'all be sure that y'all follow him too. Let's go ahead and do it right because we got etiquette.
Hello.
Make sure that you are following Clawless King.
Yes.
He has 478,000 subscribers, and I can see why. because
He's a good edit guy.
yeah, he's doing a
He'll be
fantastic
on.
job out here in the YouTube street. So let's just keep going, and we'll do a little bit more of this here. We don't want to burn y'all out too much, but hey, if you got anything in the chat that y'all want to throw up while we're doing this, I'll throw it up. So
You
But
still
his
didn't find my
girlfriend was
other
hurling
show,
at
but
her
okay.
constantly in a
no, I wasn't able to find it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
let's
case
ask
you
the chat.
think?
So chat, there was an incident with a lady.
They
She was
killed her boyfriend that had a girlfriend and a husband. Like I said, I had texted to my sister because we kind of like share stuff like that, and she sent me good stories, and I just don't remember. But we'll have to catch it next time because the simple fact is that I'm so focused on this story right now,
and that's good.
and
It's not a bad thing.
until we will go back to that because we like to stay tuned to the Houston lifestyle and the bull crap that they doing here, and we'll get it next time. We don't have no problem with that. What y'all usually say? No worries.
No diddity, no doubt.
I
See, my
need baby
dad
oil.
said no diddy instead of no diggity.
What is a baby oil?
You gotta go talk to HR.
times. He's also accused of participating in it and encouraging it.
Yeah, I heard him.
It is a warrant that was issued for one count of first degree, one count of aggravated child, and one count of child neglect.
2 days after the arrest of his girlfriend for his daughter's murder, Juan Sessions stared down the camera at the Orange County Jail as his mugshot was taken too. Deputies are charging him with aggravated manslaughter of Jamaria Sessions, who they say was tortured through a combination of dog bites, kicking, and more back in June. Several episodes lasting up to an hour caught on security cameras inside their Montford home just 2 days before Jamaria passed away. You've seen a lot of cases.
Right.
Where does this one stack up?
This is the worst.
Deputies said while Tyshell Martin inflicted most of the pain on the 9-year-old, the father did nothing to stop it. At times, joking with Martin over text messages about the referring to it as boot camp. And while documents show he sometimes accused his girlfriend of taking things too far, deputies say he once dismissed concerns about the girl when they showed up to check on her back in December.
And he explained it away as being due to the fact that their biological mother had recently passed away.
Deputies say both of the adults had a history of drug dealing and exposing the children in the home to narcotics. They say once 2 of the kids in the house had to be airlifted to the hospital because of his actions. More on that coming up at 6. Live in Orange County, Nick Papantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Lawan Sessions was arrested today on child allegations. His girlfriend.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You females get out here, y'all get with these guys, and y'all trust these guys to be with your kids. Back in the days, we used to say, "Oh, it's a little girl. I'm gonna go ahead and no, I'm gonna take my little girl." Well, sorry to say, P Diddy kind of stuff. They would get your little boy too. Sorry, you killed it. But I'm sorry. That was not professional right
But
there.
you telling the truth though. I mean, it just caught
But
me
yeah,
off guard. But yeah, I should have
it's
left my mic
facts.
off. But yeah, you tell the truth though.
It's facts. You know, um, Nowadays you can't leave your son, your daughter with anyone. You have to. I mean, like I don't like my sister. She's very protected of her child. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if it was a girl or boy or whatever, she's very protected of her child. Well, all my sisters are. So You don't want to leave your child with somebody you just met or somebody that you're dating. I mean, man, you see this crap going on right now. You can be with your man, woman for a length of time, and if they jealous of you or they have problems with you, they don't necessarily have to take it out on you. They'll take it out on your child, or they'll take it out on your car. The old school crap. But no, don't leave your child with these people. Y'all remember that case where the lady left her child with this man, and he killed the little girl. She was a pretty little girl. I think she had green eyes, and I mean, they was looking for her a long time. And I don't know if he took her to Beaumont or Florida. I've been trying to get this case in my head, but anywho, from Houston, um, he just, they looked for the child, and his dumb ass helped look for the child too, and he was the one that killed the child, had the child in the trunk, try to take her to, I want to say Beaumont or Florida. I don't know why those two towns hitting me in my head, but anyway, she knew that this man was abusing her child, and she kind of like accepted, but she didn't accept it. So that's where it comes into play. Is you females, y'all with these men, and when I'm saying like this, I'm trying to be very nice and not to say nothing bad. Like when I say bad, like cuss and talk about these mother duckers. When you get with these men, don't have your daughters, sons around these men that you just driving by. And if you understand what I'm saying about driving by, the men that you kind of mess with, I had looking for a word for that one too. The mans that work with and not a steady man. Don't sit up there and have a woman around your child and you're not serious about that child. Because trust and believe. Just because you get it with a female or a man that said that they accept you and accept your child, not necessarily true. Excuse me, not necessarily true. Because them same people that you trust in and you giving your peanut butter or pink meat to,
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm, it's not real.
Yeah.
They can sit up there, love you, and think they love you, but sitting up there mess with your child. You sleep, you drunk, you high, and whatever the case that you do, and they end up messing with your child. Don't bring nobody around your child unless you very, very serious about a relationship. Don't bring a drive-by. Don't bring a one night stand. Don't bring people to your house that you just met. Background check, y'all remember? On one of my episodes, I say you gotta Google people nowadays because you don't know if they sex predator. You don't know what they have going on. Excuse me. I can sell you a fucking. Sorry. I can sell you a boat, but it's just a sailboat. So do some research on the people that you're dealing with and the people that you have around your family. Period. It don't necessarily have to be the family. I'm sorry, your kids. Just do research because nowadays these people are crazy and everybody out there trying to do something. And now it seems like everybody getting booty happy. So when I say booty happy, I don't necessarily mean booty. But what I'm saying is, everybody out there trying to get their
Everybody out there
rocks
trying to
off.
get some tail and trying to give up some tail. That's what
Yeah,
you're saying. It
yeah.
is yeah, that's what's going on.
So you got to
Yeah.
make sure you pay attention to your kids. Um, it's just so much going on. It's like I said, it used to be the girls, and now it's the girls and boys. I mean, you can ask P Diddy about that. I mean, he
Take that,
probably
take
got
that, take that.
swore it. But not just please invest in the person that you're dealing with. If there's somebody that you're serious about, do some research. Do some research. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. I
Before
got
you
with
do that,
somebody.
Baby Scorpio said, I remember that. I don't remember her name, but they named the street after her. The mom claims she was going to her dad's funeral and she left that baby with that creep.
Yeah, and he just like killed it. She was such a beautiful girl. She was. I remember she had green eyes. She had the little sandy red hair. And he just messed over there. And I mean, it's not about looks. It's about life. I hate when somebody's life get taken away from them because of no reason. We don't have control of that. And I hate when I say this sometimes because this the only way I know how to go back to you all. It's because I done did so many episodes, and I really appreciate y'all, for supporting me with the episodes. But I remember telling y'all this: we was born, and we gonna die. Now, how we die, we don't know. You have tragedy life, and then you have simple life. We don't get a choice. The only thing I can tell you is whatever you believe in, me, I believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, to die peacefully, you know. But that's not my choice. If we knew how we was gonna die, then I'm sure a bunch of us would try to not do certain things, and trying or dying. But I mean, these kids, their life is getting taken too short because of these overgrown ass sick people that's doing tragedy shit to these folks. I mean, to these kids. They doing too much. And y'all as society need to step up. You see kids out there every day, runaway, trafficking, all this crazy stuff. Step kids. I did not know step. Well, okay, I'm kind of lying on that one. I can't just lie. Step kids get treated real bad. Not a lot of them, but most of them. I haven't seen some of that shit. That's why I say I'm lying because I was gonna say, yeah, step kids, get treated good and everything. Now, no, mm-mm. You have people out there that wanna deal with the man or the woman, but they don't want to deal with the package. And if you can't accept the package, then you can accept the man or the woman. Step back, move around. But that little heifer that sit up there and sick that dog on that 9-year-old, they should stick some razors all on her and pull. alcohol on her. She should rot in hell for that bullshit that she did. And she not the only one. She not the only stepmother, stepdad did things to these kids. She not the only one. She just probably like the only one that got caught right about now. There's some more of y'all people out there. And y'all trifling. And y'all sick. Y'all need help. Y'all jealous. Y'all need to be alone. Or to get some raisins and the alcohol up in your ass. No peanut butter.
Facts on facts. All right,
I'm
well,
just so irritated about that.
I can tell that you are. I
That
really
just
can
hurt
because
my feelings.
it's a serious topic, and that's what we do over here. We hit these topics that are serious. But I'm gonna check the chat and make sure we don't have any lingering remarks. And if we don't, then we're gonna go ahead and start winding them down. Let you get your final walk off. Uh, but yeah, we really do appreciate you guys showing up. Slim is back in the building. As you can see, she had a doozy for us. You know, we were starting to get them lighter shows a little bit easier to digest, and here she comes with the T-bone steak. So
Hello.
appreciate you being back with us, Slim. Hope you enjoyed your time off.
Thank
And
you.
great show. I normally tell you this at the end after the show, but great show.
Thank you.
Very thought provoking and a very sensitive subject matter. So
It is.
I don't see
Y'all gotta
anything else.
watch our kids.
All right.
Keep your kids close like you keep a bear. I mean, like, love your kids. Don't trust nobody. I don't know how to push this to thing. I mean, I love you, but my kids can't go with you. I mean, I do. I love you. I trust you, but I don't trust you to be with my kids. So have that thought because it's a hard word out here, and a lot of people don't give a damn. I don't see it. Just I can't stress this. This was very hard for me to cover because I promise you, um, she needs to talk to Jesus, and I need
Yeah.
to pray for her on a certain level because that is so wrong in so many ways. People, keep your kids near you. Keep tabs on your kids. Take care of your kids. Understand your kids. Communicate with your kids. I keep telling y'all this over and over. These kids is our future. If we do not show these kids the right path and the right way to go and the right way to do, we're gonna be screwed because they are our future. So protect our generation, our future. And I thank y'all for tuning in with Slim J, just my opinion.